battle begins. And with the exception of Cassandra, none of you have ever been in like a capital B battle before. And even you, Cassandra, even your experiences with battle, like, they were mostly small skirmishes out on Saharon. Nothing like a battle, like with armies and with siege tactics, that kind of thing. And it's difficult not to notice how it feels. Like, in the end, like, you know that you are doing this for the right reason, right? Like, you know there is an archdemon in here. You know that there is a madman bent on destroying the world, holding up his power and his resources in here. You know this is for a good reason. But in the end, it's still people killing each other. And most of the people that are dying are elves. And it's hard not to notice that, even as you slip away from the battle and off to the side.
It's bad. Real bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably especially bad for you, because it's like, Landon was right. Like, this is still like a Ferelden and Orlesian army marching on sovereign elven territory.
Yeah.
That feels bad.
And presumably we'll be killing a bunch of elves, because they're not going to back down. Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
That's war. That's how war works. It sucks.
Yeah.
Elyon feels nauseous about his role in this, because he did manage to get the Orlesian army involved.
Good for you.
Yeah,
We're so
great.
happy that you made that 18.
Yeah.
It has to happen. It's not like it's an option, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're still, like, this is like, it's an evil in the force of stopping other evils.
Yep. But still, it don't feel great.
No, it sure don't.
What about you, Cass?
Oh yeah, Cass has I think I took a focus in like spirit magic as well. It's like, now not only do I feel bad, I can feel everybody else is bad. It feels real double bad.
Oh yeah, when you take a, I think it's journeyman or something in spirit magic, you can detect the emotions of creatures nearby.
Exactly, I can detect emotions. She's like, I don't need to do that. I can already tell the vibe here is real bad, guys.
Oh man.
So, Ren is leading you, like physically leading you around the battle, because lucky for you, the hero of Ferelden knows the ruins of Ostagar quite well. This is where famously King Kaelin's army was overrun by Darkspawn after Terran Loghain quit the field, so he knows this battlefield really well, and he knows that there is a special exit off to the side that will lead you into the Tower of Ishal, which is one of the towers that dot the ruins of Ostagar. He takes you in through like this broken chunk of rock and up through a tower. There is no one to find you because like everyone has been pulled up and is fucking fighting now. And you manage to slip through the castle and the ruins mostly unnoticed. There are a couple of times where you have to, where Ren like abruptly like puts his hand up and you all have to like press your backs to the wall as a group of elves rush by with swords or something of that nature. But for the most part, it's, like, nothing doing. Like, there's no one here. You managed to sneak your way mostly inside, without much interruption. You spend a while looking around, like it is mostly abandoned, but, the downside of that is you don't know where anything is. You have a general idea of what the inside of Solas's Sanctum Sanctorum looks like, but you don't know where it is in Ostagar proper. So I am going to have y'all roll, and I think this is going to be perception tracking. If you want to use an exploration stunt, Cass, speak now.
Oh, I have stunts?
You do.
Oh.
Lennon's got 4. I think that makes me wonder, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like for maybe a searching or something?
At no additional cost, time, or resources to discover more information about your surroundings or the object of your test. This bonus test must use a different focus from the first test, however, and doubles on this bonus do not give her 10 points. The 2 tests are assumed to transpire simultaneously. Alright, in that case... Oh, perception empathy. Because he knows Solas so well?
Ooh!
Okay, perception empathy. Yes. Not that much better, but better. It's still the best score that you've gotten so far.
Yep.
Okay, so how this works is I think you all, you get into Ostagar proper and you don't run into too much. And Ren is like, I mean, we're inside. I just don't know where he's keeping his shit. And Lannon's like, well, I mean, just based on the nature of the magic, he would need to be somewhere far away from everyone else. It would need to be in a basement or something. And to contain a whole archdemon, it would have to be the structurally strongest part of the building. Because, archdemons are powerful. They can break through solid rock like it's tissue paper. And then Ren suddenly remembers, like, wait, I know exactly. I think I know. And then you head off in that direction.
Okay.
So you all make it into Solas' Sanctum Sanctorum. It doesn't look as much like it did in the Fade as you thought it would. It feels like the one that you saw in the Fade feels like very much like an idealized version, like the one that Solas had. Like it makes sense in Solas' head more so than anyone else's. But the one in the real world, the layout is the same, but like it's hard to ignore that, like, there's a lot of like black mold on the walls. It's very damp here. And oh my god, the smell. There's like 40 elven corpses in that back room that and the smell is just absolutely nauseating. Lennon kind of claps a hand over his mouth like, oh god.
We knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
He says, okay, well, I mean, I guess the first move is to, oh god, I can't believe we're doing this. I guess our first move is to talk to Algernon. The God of Vengeance.
Great. Well, I've done that before, so that'll be easy.
Yeah. So, out of character moment, I do have things that I can do as a bard that I haven't done, because it just hasn't come up yet. So I do have things that can give bonuses on communication, like persuasion and...
Sweet, do it.
Tell us all about it, stud.
Yeah, on who? On Yariel? On Lennon? Like, who's gonna be talking?
Well, it's for those assembled, so it's multiple.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. More than one target.
You sing a song of friendship. Literally, that's what it says.
A song of friendship? Wow!
Can you sing the song of friendship, please?
Oh no.
You perform a song for those assembled that affirms the power of camaraderie and harmony. Until the end of a role-playing encounter, or as long as it's maintained during a combat encounter, you and your allies gain a +1 bonus to communication, specifically etiquette, investigation, persuasion, and seduction. We're not doing that one.
Nope, that one's off the table. So
I don't know. Let's keep it around just in case anyone wants to fuck the dragon. We have a bard, we have a dragon, I'm just saying.
So I guess it sounds like I'm doing a song of friendship.
So as Elian starts up that, Lena says, oh, actually, I guess before we talk to him, I should go to the corpse room and see if I can figure out this thing. So mechanically, how I'm going to do this is he is going to roll magic of blood, which he does. I mean, his magic score is +7. His blood bonus is 0. He's not a blood mage. Depending on how low or high it is going to depend on how quickly he figures it out. And how long you're going to have to, for instance, stall.
Okay.
It's 14. It's okay. It's not great. So he pulls the curtain back and, takes a couple seconds trying to not vom just all over everything, because that's a lot of, festering elven corpses. Great. Love that for us. But the hovering sphere of blood is still there, and you see him approach and hold one hand out, just hovering just a couple inches away from it. He tests the waters and he says, it's... okay, I think I do have a general idea of how I can make this work, maybe. He says, it's going to be kind of messy on-the-fly magic, and it's probably a good idea that it's way more powerful than I need it to be, because this is going to be hard to direct. Okay, so right now my advice is when I actually do cast this spell, duck. I'll try to make it super obvious that I'm going to about to cast this spell. I'll yell, how about I just yell, okay, everyone get down, or something like that? Does that work for you guys? If I just scream, get down?
Yep.
Yeah.
That sounds great. How long is it going to take?
He says, 10 minutes to be on the safe side? So Lennon stays behind, and he does some weird hooky spooky magic, no. Some sort of magic to see if he can manipulate this weird blood orb. And the rest of you do what? You tell me.
Well, if he's got 10 minutes, then we need to go hustle and get Elganon out of there so he can start doing some damage on Solas. That's my feeling.
Awesome. So, who is the first to open the door?
It's me. It's obviously me.
I'm like, I just like look just at the doors and like, after you, Yariel.
So I'm just gonna open the door and just, make sure that I'm looking at the same thing.
More or less, yes. Like, it's hard not, when you open the door, it's hard not to notice the giant archdemon. It does, like, it's big, right? So it's very easy to notice. But that said, there are some things that are different from what you remember seeing in the Fade. For instance, the room is a lot bigger. Like, it doesn't even seem to be a room. It seems to be like this door just leads into a cave. And the cave is this huge cavernous thing. Like, you do see the archdemon, and I mean, I won't say you feel sorry for it when you see it, but it is in kind of rough shape. Like, the manacles, that's almost without course, one around its neck, 4 around each of its limbs, and it does have, like, bloodied hooks through the webbing on its wings. It's in very rough shape. It looks like it's been beaten straight to hell.
This might be bad for not the reasons I originally intended, but that he can't actually do anything.
It's still fucking archdemon. Come on.
It's still a fucking archdemon, so.
Right? Yeah.
Its head is down. It's resting its head on its legs. And it does seem to be breathing, although maybe that's just air rushing through the cave. It's so loud. It's hard to say.
I'll step forward and say, Elganon.
It takes a while, but eventually this massive archdemon's head lifts up and turns around. Outside, far, far above you, someone fires a trebuchet, and you hear the enormous sound of what must be a tower shattering apart, and the pieces, like, crashing down onto the ground. The archdemon cants its head as if in recognition, but without a... it doesn't have, like, a working mouth. Or, I mean, it has a mouth, but not one that can communicate in Common or Elven or anything like that.
I'm here to fulfill our end of the bargain. You still understand what is required of you, right?
It makes a loud sort of huffing sound. Its wings flap once, and you hear the sound of huge... These chains are huge. They've got to be, like, a foot in circumference around. These chains groan under the strain of him pulling his wings against them.
I, look at my companions, do we think that was a yes?
I don't know. I don't speak archdemon, but I'm assuming he wants to be for yes.
The archdemon looks a little bit frustrated. It tries to flap its wings again and then screams at you.
Well,
I don't know if you've ever heard an archdemon's, or even like a dragon scream. It is quite loud. It's this very loud, high-pitched... It's higher pitched than you thought it would be for some reason. But it's also, like, fucking terrifying. Like, it's really loud. It's right in your face. It's fucking scary as hell.
I think, despite myself, I take, a half step backward. Because, it's a lot, man.
It rips one arm forward. The chains groan again. And it seems to be trying to get, at you? Get at you.
Well, this is not going well. Elganon, we made a deal. Do you remember? If you do, not...
The dragon screams again.
Oh, that's not helpful. Did not anticipate communication issues as the major sticking point here, not gonna lie to you. Was not what I expected. I'm looking around at the rest of the team, and I'm like, should I release him? I'm really hesitant to do that, whatever it seems like he's just gonna try to kill us.
I mean, in fairness, none of you need to roll. Dragons can breathe fire.
Right.
Or sometimes frost or sometimes electricity. It depends on the species of dragon. If he wanted to,
roast us, he could just...
He could by now.
Right. Just right. We're close enough, yeah.
You are certainly close enough, and he keeps straining to get close to you, Yariel.
Okay. I'm gonna get closer.
And do what?
Good old pet. No, I'm just kidding.
Just, bonk it on the nose.
Give him a pat.
Boop his nose. That's what we're gonna do here.
Boop the snoot. Boop the archdemon snoot.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, we came this far. I'm gonna get close and be like, we made a deal. Solas is your target.
It breathes out this really low, hard breath. He is, straining to, it looks like, to put his head against you. Straining for some sort of physical contact, maybe?
Okay. Okay. I touch his head.
You touch his head, and there is some strange it's decidedly uncomfortable. A magic that almost crackles in your head, and you hear, "Look behind you."
I do.
Solas is standing about 50 feet away from you. He is splattered with blood and walking very calmly forward.
How do I real quickly release this demon?
You know what, let's have you roll for this. Let's roll perception seeing. Go ahead and quickly roll perception seeing. 17. Okay, but that's a very good roll. So I'm just going to straight up tell you the mechanics that I have for this. Each chain is going to need to be dealt 20 points of damage. It has a armor rating of 12, and you're going to have to destroy at least 5 of them. At least 5 in any configuration for him to be strong enough to rip its way out.
Fuck. Okay, I am going to grab a sword and start hacking, and I'm also going to shout simultaneously, "Attack the chain, Solas is coming!"
Fuck! Everyone roll initiative!
Okay!
Okay, so, Ren is first up in the order. So See, here's what Ren is thinking. Ren is thinking like he is going to make himself the target, because he's level 20, he knows he can take a hit. Even if it is from, an elven deity. He's thinking he is going to keep Solas occupied and make himself the biggest target to give you guys time to break these chains.
Oh,
I hate that plan.
Okay.
Of course Uriel hates that plan, but, we do kind of need a meat shield.
I hate the plan when other people do things. I just hate it. Ugh.
How dare he do a thing?
Dare him.
So he is going to draw a arrow and knock it in Virtanadal, and he is going to draw back and point it straight at Solas's face. And he is going to put himself right in the doorway, and he says, "Not another step, deceiver, or you're going to have an arrow in your eye." Solas kind of cants his head at Ren, and he says, I'm struck by the irony, the markings on your face. You know which god they honor, I presume, and And Ren's like, "Yeah, I know all about it. Shit for brains." And here I am, still not joining your shitty elven underground army bent on destroying the Veil. And he is going to go ahead and fire. Solas does not have a great armor score, because he's a mage. He doesn't wear armor, or at least not a lot of armor. And he is going to use that one stun point he has to knock Solas back, because he can he can also use the knock prone stun for 1 stun point instead of the usual 2.
Yay!
And I can also knock him back 2 yards before applying the knockdown. Handy!
Yeah, handy dandy.
Okay, so Ren draws back and fires at Solas, and it is a powerful hit. It hits Solas right in the shoulder. It sends him staggering back 2 yards and hitting the wall hard. Solas bares his teeth and says, "It brings me immeasurable sadness to see one of the people fight me in this endeavor." And Ren's like, "Well, fucking get used to it, dipshit. I'm not going anywhere."
My favorite brother.
Right. Cass is like, "Yeah, mine too."
Oh, fuck you.
Elian, you're up next.
Okay.
So you kind of get the impression, because you have a brain cell, you kind of get the impression that Ren is making himself the primary target for Solas, while the rest of you do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I took a new feature, which is dual weapons.
Yeah, nice.
See, I can activate that and get a +1 bonus on attack rolls, and I'm just going to go after one of these chains.
Which one? You have 7 to choose from, 2 in the wings, which you can only hit with a ranged attack because they're up. There's the one around his neck and the 4 each around each of his limbs.
Guess one of the limbs, because I'm not a ranged rogue.
You have a ranged rogue, but he's busy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sure is.
Yeah, I guess one of the limbs. I'm not thrilled about being close to that mouth. I think 23 is probably sufficient.
Yeah, you think 23 is sufficient?
Oh my god.
Okay.
+10.
Yeah. So that's a hit. Roll damage.
Yep.
6 damage. Okay. Next up in the order is Sabre.
Excellent.
Sabre, Elian rushed forward and started hacking at one of its leg chains.
I'm gonna go for the one that he's hacking at too, just in the idea that we can
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah. We're just gonna go and start hacking at it with the spear.
Roll to hit. Its armor is 12. 20 with 4 stunt points. So yeah, I am allowing you to use stunt points for attacking the chains if you have any idea.
And you could do lightning attack to make a second attack.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, hey, or you could just smash it again.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll.
Oh, damn.
22 damage?
Nice.
I literally
20 whole to...
There's a cool thing called a veteran bonus that lets you add your focus bonus to your damage total.
Ooh. That chain's like, bye.
So 22 damage. It has a defensive 8, so 22 minus 8 is 18, and it only had 18 hit points left. So Yariel, you jam your spear into it, and you twist hard, and your muscles flex, and Lennon almost faints from how hot it is. And you bust it open.
Also,
Nice.
okay, can I use the other stunt point thing?
You can use your lightning attack on another chain,
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, cool.
I assume that is what you meant, not just random word salad.
No, I meant word salad.
16! That is a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage. 21 damage?
Sorry.
Holy
So
wow.
sorry.
No, this
Why
is
are
good.
you apologizing? This is
This is
awesome.
fantastic.
Cass is like, okay, good job.
This latest stunt was like super cool. Like this feature is amazing.
Okay. You do a big old chunk. Like you don't destroy the second chain, but you do you can see the metal sort of groan and sort of strain where there's like an ancient patch of rust, and another good hit will definitely take that thing out. Unfortunately, next up in the order is Solas.
Yeah, oops.
Great.
Ren has successfully made himself the target. And Solas knows Ren's reputation, obviously. He's the hero of Ferelden. He has killed an archdemon in the past, so he knows he's not to be taken lightly. So he is going to use Walking Nightmare on Ren.
Oh god.
Ren needs to make a willpower self-discipline test versus Solas' spell power. So first he needs to roll to hit. That is a 21. That is enough. So Ren has to beat a 21 with willpower self-discipline.
Come on, Ren.
And he's got a +3.
Oh,
So
god.
No.
That's not like it's gonna happen. No.
Oh, no, yep.
No. Okay. The target falls into a fugue and attacks your enemies to the best of its ability.
Great.
The
This
target
shit.
already is asleep when the spell is effective. The target must make another test on each of its subsequent turns until it awakens. Okay.
No!
Alright.
Okay, alternate. What if we all just die right here?
Bad
Have you
plan.
considered death,
I have
actually?
so many plans.
Next up in the order is Cassandra. Oh god, Cassandra, Solas just did something to Ren.
Oh, no. How many chains are left, if I might ask?
You need to destroy 4.
Okay.
One of them has been super weakened by Sabre.
Yep. Cool. Great. I have chain lightning, which I can attack up to 5 targets, so I'm just gonna do that.
Ooh, okay. That's a very high TN, so I hope you roll well.
It is, yeah. I have to pay 15 point magic mana for that. It's fine.
15
It's 5 for
mana.
each target. It's fine.
And the TN is, I think, 17?
Correct. Yes, 17.
18?
Ah!
Yes! 17. Okay.
Hey!
Chain lightning
Holy
hits.
shit.
And then you
Alright.
have to expend an extra 5 mana points for each additional target past 2, I think, or 1.
You must pay 3 for each target beyond the first, right?
So you're only trying to hit 3 additional targets, so an additional 50, or additional 9 mana points.
Right. The primary target takes 3d6 plus 6 penetrating. So,
Okay. And then the others take what?
secondary targets each suffer 2d6 plus 6. They're chains, so they can't make a stamina test versus my spell tower, so it's fine. All right.
Yep, that's
Yep, so everybody
true.
else, everything else takes 2d6 plus
Yeah,
6.
Kay
Okay.
is the MVP. Jeez.
Oof, 16. That's better than the original one.
Ah.
Okay, that knocks number 2 out of commission. And the rest of them are down to 4, 4, and 5.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. Cassandra,
Holy
that was
shit,
badass.
yeah, that was really cool.
Cass was just
Cool.
like, hey, don't worry, I got this, y'all.
It is now Elgernon's turn.
Uh-oh.
Elgernon is going to gather up his strength, now that 2 of the chains are broken, you get the feeling that he's got some of his strength back. He's got some life, some zest in him now. You think maybe there was some suppressive magic on the chains that was keeping him docile or weak. You're not 100% sure, but he's got some mojo back. So he is going... So here's a fun fact about archdemons. They can do 2 attacks as 1 major action.
Oh, God.
He can bite and claw. So he is going to bite 1, which is age 8. A 15 is more than enough to hit, and I'm just going to roll the hit on the claws, age 12. That is also a hit, so that is 3d6 plus 10 and 2d6 plus 10. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, 23 and 19. So chains 3 and 4 are now gone. He has bitten 1 off and ripped the other off with his bare claws. There's only 1 chain remaining. It is Ren's turn.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Ren is under the effects of Walking Nightmare. So he has to, let's see. The target may make another test on each of its subsequent turns until it awakens. So he's going to try one more time to beat a 21, I believe it was. Nope.
Oh, no.
Okay, so he is going to fire at, I guess, Cassandra. Solas perceives Cassandra as the biggest threat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, shit.
Does a 19 hit you, Cassandra?
Yeah, it does.
It does? Okay.
Wow.
He hits you for 14 non-penetrating damage. Still, though, the hero Ferelden just shot you in the shoulder.
Yeah, right. Cass is like,
Who's your favorite brother now?
maybe the question we should ask Yariel is, why is he firing at me?
It is Elian's turn.
Should I attack Chain then?
Yes.
Yes, we want the whole thing free.
Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Noise.
19, yeah, that's a hit. You've got 3 stun points to do with as you will.
Excellent. I could do a lightning attack, so I could attack it twice.
Yep, do that.
So I'm just gonna roll damage.
11. Minus 8 is a number. I know how to do math. Okay. The chain is down to 1 HP.
Great.
It is hanging on by a thread. Sabre, oh god. Sabre, quick, do something fast.
Yep, okay. I'm just gonna hit it.
Cass is like, smash it! Do it!
19 with 2 stun points. It's a hit. Go roll damage. Actually, don't roll damage. It has 1. It has 1.
Yeah, right, exactly. Actually, forget it. Yeah.
You come up onto the final chain, Sabre, the one around its back left leg. You swing your spear down, and it finally takes, and this chain snaps. And a lot of shit happens at once. The first thing that happens is the archdemon, Elgernon, rears its head back and blows a cone of... You don't even know what it is. It doesn't look like fire, though it should be fire, right? He blows it directly onto Solas. Solas screams and takes a couple steps back. He only barely manages to throw up a shield in time to take the worst of the damage. And as this breath attack continues for several minutes, Elgernon rears its head back, and he is preparing to do another attack, like to lunge at Solas to rip this fucking elf in half. He hates Solas. He's hated him for eons. He's ready to get this done. And then from outside, not far from where Solas is, you hear, everybody duck! I can't hold on to it anymore!
Oh, fuck. Everyone, yep, we get down.
Yep, duck.
Oh no, Ren! Oh no, someone grab Ren!
Oh, fuck.
Yep, so someone's gonna have to grab
Me,
Ren.
what do I have to roll?
Let's make this a contest of, I guess a dex contest, maybe? Or, like, your strength versus his dex, maybe?
Oh, God. Oh, I'm not gonna...
Oh, Lord, okay.
I literally can't beat that.
Oh, no.
Oh, Sabre, you attempt to tackle Ren, but it doesn't go well. You both just sort of step out of the way, so I think you're going to be taking some damage too. Because what happens here, you don't even see the origin of it, because Lannon is standing behind a wall through a door, but there's this spike. It almost looks like a lance of blood magic that hurls out from 2 outstretched hands and hits the archdemon hard. Like, it hits him hard. It sounds like there's a bomb going off inside this cave. And Elgernon lets out this hideous draconic scream, wails, twists. All the other chains, the ones that had been holding his wings, snap. Not because the way he pulled it, but just because of the force of this explosion that hits Elgernon. The dragon goes stumbling backwards, rolls over itself a couple times, and then goes still. You and Ren both take... That's a terrible roll, but that's probably for the best.
Right, that's good, yeah.
You both take 16 penetrating damage from the force of this explosion. And when the dust settles, you are both... Like, all of you, like, your ears are ringing. Like, you, like, it's, like, you know, like, in video games, after, like, a flashbang goes off, the whole screen is white, and you hear that hee for a couple seconds.
Ugh.
It's very much like that. And when you gather your wits again, you're all staring around trying to, like, what just happened? Holy shit, what just happened? And when you look back out through the door, Solas is still standing. He is wounded. Like, he's significantly wounded. And mechanically, in the final fight, he's going to have, I think, 3/4 HP is what I decided.
Nice.
Okay.
And he stands there panting, but he is still alive. He looks back at Lannon, who is once again reminding himself of why he is not a blood mage, because that was fucking scary as hell.
Yeah.
Solas turns his attention to Lannon, and he says, "Oh, Vanan, I really wish you hadn't just done that." And, you know, Lannon takes up a guarded position. You know, he pulls his staff out, and he's ready to throw down with Solas if he has to.
Oh, shit.
Solas says, "Did it never strike you as strange, Vanan, when you prayed to Mythal, when you reached out to try to find her to get her help against me, and she did not answer you? Did you not find that strange?" Lannon takes a couple terrified steps away. Solas begins to glow. His hands glow with grayish-white swirling magic. He says, "It's because I got to her first, Vanan. I absorbed Mythal, and you absorbed the Virabella San. You answer to me now."
Fuck! Shit!
He casts a spell, and a strange barking glows outward through the skin on Lennon's face. And slowly, he turns his attention to the four of you.
Fuck!
Lannon is joined the initiative order.
We have Landon and Ren versus us! No!
So Solas returns his gaze onto the four of you, and he says, "Your thirst for vengeance is this strong? Then take it to its logical conclusion." He says, "I would do anything to restore the Elvenon, even if that includes losing you, Lannon Vanan." So Solas turns and leaves as Lennon inserts himself between the exit and the rest of you. "Hey guys, here's mini-boss number 1. It's Lennon!"
It's Lennon. Also Ren, it's fine. Hey, Yariel, how's your day?
How's your day,
I was just really
Ariel?
hoping we were going to fight the chains as mini-boss number 1. That's, like, more my speed.
Right?
Right. Now you gotta fight your boyfriend and your brother. It's cool, it's fine, it's cool.
Well, here's the thing. When Solas leaves, he surrenders the magic that had been holding Ren.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
He is badly injured, and
Right.
he cannot maintain it from a distance. So he sort of lets the magic on Ren drop. Ren collapses onto one knee like, "Ow! What the fuck was that?"
Bigger problems.
Bigger problems, get up.
Cassandra, you are up in the order.
Wow!
Do not kill him. Do not kill him.
I know that, but also, I don't know what to do here. I gotta hurt him. I'll try not to kill him. I'm so sorry. You know what's funny is that we're both arcane warriors. Like, God, he taught me. Oh, he knows all my moves. It's fine. So in that case, I'm gonna stay the fuck away from him. Arcane bolt. That sounds great.
20, I assume, hits the TN.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So 24 is my spell power.
14 penetrating damage. Okay. Lennon has how much hit points does he have? Quite a lot. He's got quite a lot of hit points. Next up in the order is Lennon.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Let's see. He's got so many good spells, is the problem. He is a very talented mage. He knows a lot of good shit. He's going to go ahead and cast Chain Lightning just like Cassandra. He taught you that spell,
no.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's a fun thing that he did. Magic Primal. 19 is more than enough to hit. So he is going to make the primary target. He's going to make it Ren, because he knows Ren is the biggest threat.
Hey.
So roll 3d6 plus his primal. So Ren takes 23 damage, and the rest of you take 15 penetrating damage.
Nice.
Cool.
You know what I got? I got a new thing. I can actually take... I don't have to take all that penetrating damage. I only take half of it.
Do that.
I'm gonna do
Do
that.
that thing.
That is 27 mana points, but he has 210 mana, so he's not really...
so it's fine, yeah.
He's fine. All right, that was Lenon's turn. Ren is next up in the order. Ren is he's panicking a little bit, like he doesn't know what to do. He looks desperately at his brother for some clue.
Beat the crap out of him,
but don't kill him. Apparently,
and says, "Okay, I don't know how to do the non-lethal kind of beat the crap out of, but okay, I'll do my best." And he's gonna fucking roll, try to shoot a bow at Lennon.
Oh no.
A 20 is a hit. 12 non-penetrating damage. All right, next up in the order is Elian.
Okie dokie. So I've got a couple things I'm gonna try. The name is gonna sound terrible. I promise it's not as bad as it sounds. I have Deathroot extract poison.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna coat my blade with that. I'm gonna try to hit with my rapier.
19 is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
And you have 4 stun points to do with as you will.
Yep. The Deathroot extract description I'm gonna pop into Discord.
Must make a TN 15 con stamina or drinking test. Those who fail suffer hallucinations according to Deathroot Hallucinations table at left. The involuntary actions described last only for the victim's next turn, but they continue to suffer disorienting minor hallucinations without mechanical effects for up to an hour. Cool.
Yeah.
That seems very good.
Yeah.
Love to make your friend's boyfriend hallucinate.
My boyfriend.
Sorry about that.
Sure.
But hey, it's better than killing your boyfriend.
Right, you said don't kill him. And then Elian was like, okay, hallucination it is.
He's got a +2 for his con score, so let's see how this goes. Yep, he beat it.
Damn it. Yeah, okay, so let me at least roll the damage.
You've still got those 4 stun points.
I know. What should I do, guys?
Beat him. Beat him up.
Just a dual strike, or a lightning attack. Okay.
Okay. Next up in the order, Sabray.
Uh-oh.
You're up, Sabray. It's your turn to hit Lennon, your
Lennon.
boyfriend, who you love very much.
Lennon, come on, snap out of it, buddy.
He does not. I don't know what you're like. You could roll to arcane lore if you want to know what the fuck is happening to him, but you don't.
Obviously,
I want to roll that, but my arcane lore is not great anyway.
Actually, what if you should? Because I feel like the only way this is going down is if we just beat the crap out of him. But I don't know. Maybe there's something we could.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll for this. He told you about this. So Sabray, he told you about how he knows so much, why he is now considered an expert on the ancient Elvenon, because when he was still the Inquisitor, he absorbed a magical artifact called the Virabella San, which it's the combined knowledge of all supplicants of Mythal from before the fall of Arlathon. And among the other things that did, it bound him to the will of Mythal. Like, Mythal literally has the ability to control him, but Mythal no longer exists because she was absorbed, as explicated just a moment ago, by Solas. So Solas is now effectively Mythal, and Solas is now controlling Lennon.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I gathered that. I was just trying to think if there's a backdoor thing here that maybe...
You'd have to roll arcane lore for that if you want.
It's someone else who's not me.
I mean, I can.
Somebody else who's not
we
me
could, yeah.
should do that. But in the meantime, I'm gonna punch my boyfriend in the face.
Just punch him?
No, I'm not gonna punch him. I'm gonna use a weapon.
I was gonna say.
Gonna hit him with the spear. I hate this. This is fun.
Oh, what fun. We have fun here.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, 16 hits. 20 damage. Oh my god. That's so much damage that you're doing to your boyfriend.
I don't like it, but here we are. This is the way that it's working now.
Oh, that's Cassandra, you're up.
Oh no!
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
I'm like, yeah, I know, don't kill him, but I don't know anything about elven magic. I don't know how to break this.
You could roll arcane lore, see if you can figure something out. The TN's gonna be 17.
Cass is like, okay, think magic thoughts. Think, because my arcane lore is not great, but let's try. Oh boy, it sure didn't work.
Oh.
You know nothing about elven magic. You have no idea how it works. You have no idea what the Virabella San is. You didn't even know that he drank the Virabella San.
You're panicking. You have no idea about anything.
Exactly. I was like, I don't know elvish stuff. I'm sorry.
You still have your turn, Cassandra. What do you want to do?
I am not gonna kill him, but how do I do that? Oh,
You tell me.
Yeah, maybe I'll just do Arcane Lance. I'm like, here, I'll just a really tiny spell. It's fine. I'm just gonna stay back here.
17 is a hit. Roll damage.
Okie dokie.
8 damage. Okay.
I'm sorry, Landon.
Next up in the order is Lennon. He's gonna cast Chain Lightning again.
Oh, shit.
God.
Actually, no, he's gonna cast Tempest.
Oh, God, no!
He's gonna cast it in the room, because he's standing outside the room, and y'all are standing, for the most part,
Shit.
inside the room. He's gonna put himself right at the perimeter of Tempest.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair.
God.
That's And he's got 5 stun points! Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
He's gonna make this a mighty spell. So
Oh my
let's
God.
see. Everyone make a con stamina test. So the good news is, one of you did not. Elian, you only take 1d6 damage. The rest of you failed.
What?
Elian, you take 12 damage. The rest of you take 13. And this is penetrating damage, except unless you have some sort of ability.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, and
great.
he can maintain that. He can maintain Tempest.
He sure can.
For 10 MP as a free action. Oh, that's fun.
God.
Okay. Then next up in the order is Ren. Ren is like, I don't know how to shoot him non-lethally, Yariel. I don't know how to do that.
How does it look?
Not great. You've done some pretty significant damage to him. He's a mage, so he's got a lot of mana, but he's a mage, so he doesn't have a lot of health.
Aim for his knees.
Okay, he says. That's a 2d6 plus 7. 14 damage.
If he remembers this fight, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ren hits him in the knee. The knee is pretty close to the femoral artery, I'm just saying.
Right.
Next up in the order is Elian. Elian, you're up.
Can I make an arcane lore check or like anything to like desperately think through things that they've told me that I've learned?
Sure. Roll cunning arcane lore. TN is 17.
Ugh.
Nope. Nope.
You are a bard. It's it's fine.
You don't even know what the Virabella San is. He never told you about it.
Fuck.
Does he look like he's very close to keeling over? Like,
I mean, if you had to take, I'm not going to tell you how many hit points he has, but he's messed up. He's messed up.
Okay, I mean, I've got another thing it's dirty fighting, so I can stun instead of doing damage, so I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna try to hit him with weapon. Jesus.
Okay. Fat lot of good the stun points do you if you're not doing damage.
Right?
So what is he, I assume there's like a contest or something he has to do?
Yeah, con stamina check.
Con stamina versus what?
TN 15.
Okay. Well, that's a fail. So, yep. He is stunned. What's the mechanics of stunned?
If I figure it out, can I have Cass, yell out something later, soon?
Becomes stunned. A stunned character can attempt the test again at the start of their turn, and if successful, can act normally. Otherwise, the only thing a stunned character can do and take their turn is a single move action. While your opponent is stunned, all attacks against them for rogue characters are considered a backstab.
Which
Stuns
is bad.
are possible on your attack roll, so you can stun. Okay. All right, I'll keep that in mind. And yeah, talking is a free action. It's always been a free action.
Cass is like, wait, yes, Elian, somebody, kill Lannon.
What?
Elian, your blood!
Fuck.
It can save him!
I look over at Sabre yeah.
How sure are you about this?
He said it! He literally told us that it can save someone on the brink of death, so kill him!
Because I have enough stunt points to do lethal blow.
Lethal blow is something you apply to an extant damage roll. So you cannot use lethal blow.
Okay.
You can do a lightning attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Okay.
Just do it.
Am I gonna
It's
do
fine.
that?
Just do it.
Fuck. Yep.
Yeah, 19's a hit. Roll damage and it's a backstab.
Yep.
Oh my god, as you do this, I'm changing my mind about how okay this is, and I'm starting to be no, wait.
Okay. 12 damage, and he's got 5 armor. Okay. He's not dead. That said, he's getting pretty close. Ren's up in the order, and he's he looks apologetically at you, Yarl. He's I don't know how to shoot someone not lethally.
It's fine, kill him. We can do this. It's okay.
Oh god.
Fuck.
24 is a hit, and this is an automatic backstab, so so that's 3d6 plus 7. 21, yeah, okay. So Ren draws on Virtadadal and fires into Lannon's shoulder. Lannon completely collapses on the ground. You're out of initiative order.
I, scream and, run forward.
Yeah, no, totally valid. I've dropped my rapier and I'm grabbing my dagger instead to do something. He didn't explain the mechanics.
As you kneel down at his side, Sabre, you can see the light going out in his eyes.
Oh, no.
He is clearly dying. But he manages to say, "Is it over?" as blood sort of fountains out from behind his lips.
No. Yes. Stay with me.
He says, "It was a good run, wasn't it?"
It was great. You're amazing. You're not going anywhere. You promised me you wouldn't go anywhere.
"I did my best."
Oh god, Elian!
You cut your palm, Elian, and you don't know what to do. This is the thing that your parents have talked about, but, you don't know how to do it. You cut your palm and you just dribble it into his mouth, you guess? And it's kind of hard to tell if any of it is ingested. He eventually just sort of drops back and away, and for a couple paralyzing seconds, you're like, "Oh my god, I think he's dead." Hey friends, Tessa here. If you're desperate to hear the next episode, chances are good that you can by joining our Discord server. We post links to all episodes and pre-release, and you can even chat with us and listen live as we record. Join us by going to bit.ly/cfcdiscord. For more information on the show, character biographies, and links to social media, head to our website, critfail.club or critfailclub.com. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Crit Fail Club does not advertise at all, so if you like what you hear, tell a friend who might also like it, make a post on social media about it, or leave a review on Apple Podcasts. Full episodes are available on our YouTube channel, bit.ly/cfcchannel, or wherever you get your podcasts.